So some of you have been coming to me about the Vlookup, and I want to take about 5 minutes to explain to you as best I can what I see as some of the common problems when it comes to the Vlookup here in Excel. This is a previous assignment. This is not one of yours. It's the previous assignment. And I want to show you what this looks like so that you can have a better understanding of how to do the Vlookup. This is a invoice basically. This is a modem market. What we're going to do is we're going to enter a product ID number into B5 eventually. And once we do that, Excel is going to do a little bit of work and return for us based on what's in B5. It's going to return for us the type of the modem, the model number, and the price all at the same time. The product list is where we're going to get those three items from. So let's go to this tab here and take a look. And here's our item list that we're going to get that information from. Notice in my ID here in column A, beginning at A8. That is what Excel is going to go to here into B5 and find. And when it finds one of these, then it's going to return the information in the next three columns. It's going to return the type, the model, and the price. We have to tell Excel that's what we want you to do, Excel. So we're going to go over here, we're going to go into C7, and I'm going to type the equal sign. Now remember what the equal sign means in Excel. It means, hey Excel, get ready, I'm about to give you a formula. If you just type Vlookup, it's thinking you're just going to add in some text. But with the equal sign here, I'm telling Excel, hey Excel, here comes the formula, get ready. So I type in V, and I'm going to go to the lookup, the Vlookup, and the Excel gives me what the options are. And it's only one option when I go to VL. I'm going to double click on my VL. Now notice how my formula turns out to be equals Vlookup with my parentheses. I'm going to click on my function, my insert function button, and now I get my dialog box. And like I've always said, the first couple times you do this, I really want you to use the function argument box, the dialog box, because it really makes it a lot easier for you to see how it's supposed to flow. After a while, you won't need this. You'll be able to type in stuff right up here, but I want you to use this just so you get that flow. Alright, so now we're going to talk to Excel and tell them what I want you to look for. The lookup value is what's going to be here in B5, and there it is. It's in B5. Okay, so now I want you to go down here to table array, and look what it says here. It says looks for a value in the leftmost column of a table, then returns a value in the same row from a column you specify. So the table we're going to get that information from is back here on the product list. So I'm going to highlight A8 to D8 and then all the way down to row 19. And it's actually been renamed product price. So somebody's made this a table and made it product price. But it's actually this entire range right here. From A8 to D119. Okay? So I'm going to click in the column index number, and I know what it's going to be. I know that we want the type, which was column 2. It was the second column in this product price. So I'm going to click in here, I'm going to type in 2. And that's it. I'm going to press OK, and I get NA. And I got NA because there's nothing up here in B5. So I'm going to type in what I know is there, and that's 1001, and press enter. And 1001, the type, is a modem card. Well, let's go take a look and see. Product price, it is a modem card. Okay, well now I want Excel in the block below on our purchase order. I want it to return what the model is. So I have to do another Vlookup. Equals Vlookup. I get my dialog box. My value is the same value. It's going to be what's in B5. My table array is in product. And instead of typing it, I'll go back over here and I'll just highlight it for us. And then I go to column index. This one's going to be the third column. This is where we get a lot of confusion. Why do I got to put a 2 in there? Why do I put a 3 in there? You put a 2 or a 3 because you're telling Excel, I want you to go to this cell, B5. I want you to find what's in B5, and then I want you to go to this table, look for 1001 in this case, and then in the first row, I want you to return what the type is. And the type is in the second column. And in the next one down for model, model is in the third column. So that's what we want to do. We want it to go from what am I looking for? I'm looking for the actual ID. And I'm telling you, you find the ID in B5 Excel. That's where I want you to look for it. Once you find it, go here, return what's in the second column. Because I said 2 right there. This says 3. So that's going to return what's in the third column. This one here is in the fourth column. So when I type up my Vlookup, I'm going to say Vlookup parentheses B5 comma go to the product price list comma and return what's in the fourth column. And that's how we do Vlookup. And that's what's so confusing sometimes is what does this number really mean? It means what column do you want me to return data from once I find my product ID number?